Welcome to Extreme Cheapskates. Because we are so cheap, we went to a movie yesterday and we saw Life, and we got large drinks. So today we got a jacket. We saved our cups, we cleaned them out, and we're gonna sneak our asses some drinks into the theater. Are you proposing now?
Yes. Will you marry me?
I can't do it.
No!
I can't do it! I'll do it. That's the wrong hand though. It's so cute, baby. Just move around a little bit because you're gonna be moving during the thing. I just want to see what we look like in different angles. Don't wrestle. They think that's abusive. And you wouldn't work?
Oh, well, I'd work to the betterment of others and to have fun. We tried to do a couples therapy, but it didn't work out.
It did not work out. About halfway through, I just felt like the video was probably going to turn out shitty. Many different factors. We weren't very prepared in what we wanted to talk about, so we were kind of just bumbling around on different topics that didn't make sense. There's a fucking ticking noise right there, and then there's a highway out there. So we'll do another couples therapy in like, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks when I see him again.
We did a big rewatch where we watched all the Alien films.
Yeah.
And then we also watched, what was it, Prometheus?
Yeah, I hadn't
You
seen...
got really into Prometheus.
I loved Prometheus. I haven't seen the Alien films since I was a little kid, and I never really cared about them. And we watched them recently. Alistair made me watch them. I loved them. And then I watched Prometheus, and a lot of people hated Prometheus, and I don't fucking understand why, because I thought Prometheus was a fantastic movie. I've watched it over and over and over, and now I'm so stoked for Alien Covenant, whether it's bad or not. Okay, so we're going to look at rings today. What kind of ring would you like?
One that matches this one.
Really? That's you want a wedding band that is that gaudy?
No.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about wedding band.
This isn't gaudy.
Dude, that is gaudy as hell.
It's subtle. I would prefer us to have the same ring, at least the same design, maybe not, if not metal, but it's yet to be determined.
So you want the same one? The same ring?
I would prefer to have the same or similar, or like rings that you look at them and you're like, oh, they're in the same family.
It's so funny how similar we are and how different we are at the same time. Because I think it would be nice for us to have different rings, because rings that reflect our individuality and maybe have some like themes tie in, like something about the rings that tie to each other.
You're right. Marriage is all about individuality.
Marriage is not about individuality. You're right about that. We saw one online by Blue Nile, I think it was.
If Blue Nile is watching this,
And you want to send us a couple rings, we'll take them. We found a couple that we really liked. So we're going to go look at them today. Different ones, and if we don't see any, we're probably going to get something off Blue Nile. But I found one on Blue Nile that was like hammered white gold, and I thought it was really nice. And then we also found another one that was like braided white gold, and that was really nice too. And I thought it'd be nice if Alistair had the braided one because he liked it so much, and I had the hammered one. But you don't want to be that different, do you?
no.
Nope. It's all about compromise. So I'll probably be compromising because
You never compromise.
I always compromise. I do want to see. Can I see this one right here? So it's on the first row of this. It's the second one.
This one?
Yes.
All right. 14 karat white gold, comfort fit, hammer finished. One of our best sellers.
I need something thicker though. Let me try.
Is that not thick enough? Wait, width-wise or?
Like it's kind of skinny.
Do you want it in 14 karat white gold? It doesn't really matter.
I'd prefer 14 karat white
Okay.
gold, yeah.
I can order you the same thing in a little bit wider one. So this is 6 millimeter. I can order an 8 millimeter for you. So that's going to be about this size.
I'm gonna try that size one. See, I think it fits. It looks better.
I agree. It needs to be a little bit thicker because it almost, I don't know, almost looks a little dainty.
Do you like the white gold, or would you want to go for yellow?
I'm good for either. I think it just depends on the ring itself. It does got a really good weight to it. It's simple.
Just make it more real.
It does. You know what makes it even more real?
What?
The price.
Anything for you, baby. You just pick one. So what do you think? Because I don't want you to feel pressured. I want you to get the one that you want, because this is the one.
Well, I like them. I like both of them. But like, I'm not sure if it's like the ring I want to wear on my finger for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I like the out
It's
of
harder
both
than
of
choosing
those.
my
I
husband.
like the thinner one, the one that's a little bit more shiny. You know what I'm talking about? It's like more rounded.
The one that looks like it's from the Lord of the Rings. I'm not gonna
Well, it
lie.
looks like an actual wedding
But
bill.
that's kind of like why I like it a little bit.
I mean, it
It's
looks like
one ring to rule them all. It sounds really weird, but I don't like how shiny it was on the sides.
It had like a glint to it every time it hit the
too
light.
much glint.
Yeah.
Too much of a glint, and I don't like that. Tungsten was really nice and heavy, especially compared to the gold. And this is gold, and the tungsten matched it, which I liked.
I just want to make sure that you get the one that you want. So if you want one of those, we will get it today. Like, I'll go ahead and get it.
Well, it didn't steal my heart.
It didn't? Not like me.
Not like you did.
How did you feel when you were actually looking at them and trying them on? It felt weird to me when I first put the first one on, and he was sitting there watching and stuff, and I just like, it made it a lot more real.
It does make it a lot more real because I knew that we were gonna go watch. I knew that we were gonna go buy rings. Well, we're gonna go look at rings today. But like I didn't realize that we were gonna go look at rings today.
Yeah.
And so we started like looking at rings, if that makes sense.
I know, and when it was on my, like, I didn't like any of them, but when I put them on, they did feel like, oh crap. I don't know. So we keep looking.
Yeah. And if Blue Nile wants to contact us.
Alistair's really trying to get sponsored by Blue Nile, yeah. Rob asks me if I want to go out and grab something from his truck, and so we go out there, and I don't even remember what we were grabbing. I think we were grabbing a second beer pong table. And so I go out there to help him, and then he asked if I want to smoke. I said, yeah. We're just kind of talking. It got really quiet for a minute, and then he says, do you know what horn it is? I was like, fuck, you know?